What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle today against a subscriber/follower on Twitter. And before we get started, if you can, please make sure you click that like button right below this video. Remember, if this video reaches 1,000 likes, I will keep 2 videos a day coming your way. That is what I say. Now, today, like I said, we're battling a subscriber/follower. His name is Jack. His Twitter link will be in the description below. And we're going to go over my team really quick so you guys can place your bets. I'm actually recording this right after the Smackdown given to me by Nick Superblaw. And I'm using the same team, except I switched out one Pokemon. I switched out my Galvantula because I felt like I needed coverage for dragons, obviously. So I brought my own dragon. Not that it would have really helped in the last situation, but it might have. I'm not really sure, considering I'm bringing a dragon, not an ice type. But regardless, this is my team now. I'm bringing Trevenant, Staraptor, Darmanitan, Feraligatr, Tyranitar, and Noivern. I'm actually bringing Noivern. So once again, so you guys can place your bets in the comment section below, I am bringing Trevenant, Staraptor, Darmanitan, Feraligatr, Tyranitar, and Noivern. So who you think is going to be the MVP? Let me know down below in the comment section, and we're going to hit battle start and see what my opponent is bringing today. I'm going to take a picture of my opponent's team once it comes up. Oh, another Conkeldurr and a Victini. Oh my gosh, and a Thundurus. All right, so my opponent is bringing Mandibuzz, Cloyster, Thundurus, Conkeldurr, Aegislash, and Victini. Now, normally I don't like recording so soon after a loss like the one I just had, but I realized that the last game, I didn't have anything to answer Zygarde, and that was the problem. So I decided, hey, you know what? Let me bring something on the off chance I see another one. Let me bring something. Plus, Noivern is really good anyway. So I'm definitely going to open up with my Staraptor this time around. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna open up with my Darmanitan actually again. And the only other thing on this team I have to remember is I have to remember that Tyranitar is my special wall. I have to remember that he's my go-to guy to absorb those hits. So this is being uploaded. I'm doing so much recording today. This is being uploaded on Wednesday. So this is 2 days after I've recorded it. So who knows what I'm going to know by the time this is uploaded. But yeah, so Jack is issuing a challenge. I'm opening up with Strong Green, my beautiful Darmanitan, and this will be the last battle I use with this team. Like I said, I like to do 3 if I lose one. So he opens up with that shiny Thundurus. And I am Choice Scarfed, and I don't think this thing wants to take a Flare Blitz. So if he wants to switch out into his, he might want to switch out into his Mandibuzz, but he's probably going to go for the Volt Switch. So I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz, hoping that he goes for Volt Switch. Oh, that's right, Prankster. Thunder Wave. I always forget about Prankster. Luckily, I get the Flare Blitz off, and this should pretty much take this thing out, and it does. So while it stinks having my Darmanitan paralyzed, he's got Mandibuzz anyway, which kind of hurts Darmanitan, just because I know that it's going to be a physical wall. And yeah, so kind of stinks that it's paralyzed. He comes out with a Cloyster. I can't switch out. I really can't, because if he goes for a Shell Smash, I pretty much lose. I'm going to have to just stay in and go for a Flare Blitz. He goes for Rock Blast, so Darmanitan's going to go down. I prefer that over him setting up a Shell Smash. So I'm okay with Darmanitan going down to a Rock Blast. Pretty much didn't need him for anything else on his team, so you did what you had to do. But now let's see who would be the best switch in on this thing. Probably my Feraligatr, surprisingly. I really can't go into anything else. I guess I can go into Tyranitar. But if it carries a Water-type move, then I'm kind of screwed. So I'm not going to do that. I think I'm actually going to go into Feraligatr, because at least I have some decent physical bulk with Feraligatr. Unfortunately, though, see, here's the problem. Here is the real problem. Because can Cloyster learn Ice Shard? It can learn Ice Shard, so that's why I can't go into my Mavis, my Noivern, and my Feraligatr, unfortunately, is a physical attacker, and Cloyster has extremely high physical defense. That's the one thing I really noticed about this team, is that it lacks a special attacker. Like, it had Galvantula, and now it has Noivern, but he switched out, which kind of leads me to believe that he might actually be Scarf. So he switches out into his Mandibuzz as I go for a Crunch, so that's going to do absolutely nothing, and I'm going to get hurt by Rocky Helmet, I'm sure. Oh, no, Rocky Helmet. All right, so he's got leftovers. I kind of want to stay in on this thing. Now that I don't see the Rocky Helmet, I'm pretty sure he's probably going to go for a Toxic. I kind of want to set up a D-Dance. But Tyranitar pretty much walls Mandibuzz for days. Unless he, I don't want my Mandibuzz, I don't want my Tyranitar getting toxic. So I'm just gonna go for the Dragon Dance. I could have just gone straight away for an Ice Punch, but I kind of want to try to see. I know it's kind of early, but I want to see if I can get a little setup going. Looking at his team, it's possible, but it's not likely. He's gonna go for a knockoff, which is gonna do an okay amount, and he's gonna knock off my Lumberry. I was really hoping he would just go for the Toxic, but he didn't. He went for the knockoff, and at this point, he might go for a Whirlwind if he carries it. So I'm gonna go for the Ice Punch right here. I don't want to go for another D-Dance and get greedy and get no damage off on this thing. So we can at least get an Ice Punch off, and it'll do a little under half. And now he is gonna go for the Toxic. I don't predict him to stay in though. I definitely predict him. Well, he could Roost. He probably could just Roost stall me at this point. I really don't want him knocking any other items off on my team. So I really think he's going to go for a Roost. I'm going to go for a Dragon Dance, predicting him to Roost. I really don't see him not roosting. He has to Roost here, and I need to get another D-Dance up just to try to kill this thing. It's pretty much the only chance I have. He does go for a Roost. Now, I don't think that I won't kill just yet. I need another D-Dance just to kill this thing. But like I said, if on the off chance he is carrying Whirlwind or something, I kind of have to just go for... I got to go for another D-Dance. It's literally my only chance to go for another D-Dance. Let's just hope that he's not carrying Whirlwind, because if he is, I just lost this game, basically. I lost my Feraligatr for no reason, without taking out a Mandibuzz. So he goes for knockoff again, so it won't do as much as last time because he's not knocking off an item, and I'll live this Toxic. So here is where things will get interesting, because I can go for the Ice Punch, but if I do, he's probably going to switch out into anything that can take it, like Aegislash. Unfortunately, man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Either that or I go for the Crunch. Because he knows I'm gonna go for the Ice Punch. I think he's gonna stay in. Yeah, he's gonna stay in, so hopefully this will kill, actually. Otherwise, this was completely pointless. It doesn't even kill, and he goes for a Roost. What the heck? What did I do? I misjudged my damage calc. I really did. I thought for some reason that +3 would be enough to take him out, and it's obviously not. And now my Feraligatr is going to die to Toxic for no reason. Oh, alright. Today's not a good day for batting. But let's focus. Let's see if we can take this back somehow. My team is definitely missing my Mandibuzz. I miss using my Mandibuzz a lot. But the only thing I can really go into is probably my Mavis, my Noivern, because it's probably a physical wall. And I can go for anything I really want to. I kind of wish I was running Draco Meteor right now, but I'm not. So, but I think the best thing to do is just go for a Dragon Pulse. Let's just go for a Dragon Pulse. It's choice specs. I don't think it'll kill. If it does, I will be shocked. It does not kill, of course, and he gets to knock off my specs and do a good amount of damage to me, unfortunately. Oh, Mandibuzz, you are way too much to deal with. So now I don't even know if Dragon Pulse will kill this thing, to be honest with you. But we're gonna go for it. We're gonna try anyway. We really are going to try. I don't think it will, but we're gonna try. Let's just see. Let's see how much specs really matters. Specs matters a crap ton. All right, I'm getting a little angry right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This is a really, really, really bad situation to be in. He's just gonna Roost again. I really don't have anything for this. I don't have anything for a freaking Mandibuzz. Of course, I take Galvantula off, and now I don't have anything for Mandibuzz. So it's just really, really good luck. Really good luck. Oh, man, I'm trying to think what the best thing to do is. I guess, you know what, let me just go for a U-turn for damage. Not that it matters, because, like I said, he's going to Roost again. He might go for a Toxic, I guess, but he's probably going to Roost, and that U-turn does absolutely nothing anyway, so what's the difference? It doesn't even do leftovers. It literally does not even do leftovers. So, I don't think Trevenant can live a stab, a foul play. But in case he's going for Toxic, let's just go into Trevenant. Let's just do it. Let's burn him. Let's burn him with a Will-O-Wisp. He goes for a Roost. He's going to be able to get a knockoff or a foul play. He's probably going to get the knockoff. He's definitely going to go for the knockoff and get rid of my Lumberry, and that's actually probably going to kill me. I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp anyway, because I have no chance of winning this battle, because Mandibuzz is single-handedly destroying my team. Okay, so that's not going to kill, because he doesn't have much attack investment. I do get the burn off, but this Trevenant is useless now because I don't have a Lum to harvest. So what's the difference? What is the difference? Whoo! Oh boy! All right, this is great. This is fun. This is a good time. He's definitely gonna go for the foul play, so I might as well just scoop it up. Yeah, might as well scoop it up. Trevenant really can't do anything to anyone else on his team anyway, so let's go for a rest. Let's just go for a rest, seeing if I can... Oh, he's going to withdraw. He's going to straight up withdraw. Took him that long. Who he's going to? He goes to his Victini. See, now at this point, he knows he won the game, so now he can just have fun going to Victini and do whatever the heck he wants. I'm going to rest, which obviously doesn't mean anything to anyone on the face of the earth. And there's really nothing I can do against this little beast that's sitting on the opposite side of the field. I mean, I can go into Mavis. I don't think Mavis can even take a V-Create. Doesn't matter that I resist it. So let's let Trevenant die since he's completely useless anyway. Trevenant, you could just go. You could just be firewood. He goes for a U-turn, actually. So, I'm not dead, but doesn't matter. Trevenant's not going to be able to do anything. That's a choice banded Victini, though. That's good to know. And, yeah, you know, sometimes when I get into these situations, there's literally nothing I can do anyway. Like, there's just about nothing I can do against certain Pokemon. Sometimes you're just outclassed at Team Preview. And clearly this team is not that great. It can't respond well to different situations, unfortunately. I'm gonna die here to an Icicle Spear. And it doesn't really matter. Nothing really matters. And I'm just gonna have to put this team in the box and not use this combination of Pokemon again. That's all that's really going to happen after this battle, because this will be 2 losses for this team and only 1 win. So clearly not the best team in the books. He's going for Icicle Spear, so I'm pretty much going to have to go into my T-Tar because he's either he's either Banded or Scarved. By the way, he switched out last time. If he's not, I'll be shocked. And looking at his team, nothing really matters, so I can just... That's the title of this episode. Nothing really matters. Not when you're using this team, nothing really matters. So... let me just go for Stone Edge because I do think that stupid Mandibuzz is going to come in. I really do think Mandibuzz is coming in. Let's see. Conkeldurr comes in instead, actually, because it's the appropriate switch in, especially considering I could predict him to go for Mandibuzz. And Stone Edge does absolutely nothing. Doesn't really matter. Like I said, nothing really matters. And I'm going to go into Mavis here, hoping that I can live a Drain Punch, but I don't think I can. Because that's definitely what he's going to go for. He's got to go for a Drain Punch. He might go for a Mach Punch too, I guess. But hopefully he goes for a Mach Punch. That would be nice. But he does go for the Drain Punch. And that is going to bring me down to around 59 HP. And yeah, I can go for an Air Slash here. But it's not really going to matter too much. I'm not locked into anything anymore. So let's go for the Air Slash. He's going to withdraw. Probably go into his Aegislash. And I know he goes out into Mandibuzz, actually the better switch. And it kind of looks like this game has come down to how many times can I flinch him? Because I think I'm just going to shoot for flinches at this point. I don't think I have any other way of winning. That did do an okay amount of damage, but Dragon Pulse still won't kill. And he's probably just going to roost up anyway. So let's just go for an Air Slash and hope for a flinch. That's what we're doing right now. Let's see if the game wants to make this kind of interesting. And give me a flinch. Give me one flinch. Give me a flinch. Oh, it's so worth it. This game is worth playing. Everything matters. Everything matters. Everything matters right now just because of that flinch. Because now at least this Mandibuzz goes down. If he wants to switch out again, he can. But my Noivern is going to be able to react. I shouldn't have gone for Air Slash. Technically, I should have gone for a different move because he could have predicted that. But why not? Let's just do it. It doesn't matter. Mandibuzz goes down. This has become interesting. The thing that tore my team apart is now on the floor. And out comes Cloyster, who can go for whatever it wants. I'm going to go out into my T-Tar because I'm pretty sure he's going to go for an Ice-type move. And definitely unique set running either a Scarfed or a Banded Cloyster. I still don't know which one because I'm not paying attention to the damage it does because it's going to kill everything anyway. So I'm going to go for the Unnerved, not that it matters once again. He goes for the Ice Shard. Thankfully, I switched out. And he's probably going to have to switch out again. I'm not going to go for the Stone Edge. I'm going to go for the Outrage because he has no Fairy-type Pokemon. And no, I'm going to go for the Earthquake because that Conkeldurr is still going to come back in. And I don't want to just sacrifice this T-Tar for absolutely no reason. So out comes Conkeldurr. I'll get a nice little Earthquake off on it. And it's not going to do much because Conkeldurr is amazing. And this is a Assault Vest T-Tar, not an offensive one. So that's going to... Oh, that's a crit. That is a crit. And even though the Drain Punch is super... I mean, even though the Switch Out is super obvious, he might go for an Ice Punch, actually. I can't really risk it, though, because if he goes for a Drain Punch and gets all my T-Tar's HP, I definitely lose this game, so I have to switch out into Noivern. I'm going to have to make the same switch. He's probably going to predict it, go for the Ice Punch, 1, 2, 3, if he carries it. He does go for the Drain Punch, so I'm going to live that. As long as he doesn't crit me, which he doesn't. And I can just go for an Air Slash here. Just going to go for a nice little Air Slash. And he's probably, though... He's got the Mach Punch, though, so it doesn't matter. He's going to kill me. He's going to kill me with a Mach Punch. I'm going to go for the Flamethrower, hoping that he doesn't have Mach Punch or that he's locked into. Nope, he has Mach Punch, and that's going to take me down. Because I only have 14 HP. There's no way I can live. Now, the only chance I have is if my Top Gun can pull off some ridiculous stuff. And, I mean, it does get the boost. I can go for a U-turn predicting him to switch out. Because my T-Tar can take care of his last 2 Pokemon. His, well, he has 3 Pokemon left, that's right. His, Aegislash and his, Victini. I can take care of both of those. It's just this bloody thing that's going to cause me some issues. But, I do think he's going to go out into Aegislash here, so I kind of want to U-turn, but I'm just going to go for Brave Bird anyway. Let's go for Brave Bird. He's going to withdraw. I'm pretty sure he's going out to Aegislash or his Cloyster. Goes out into Aegislash, though, like I originally thought. The shiny Aegislash is coming through, and I'm just going to go for the Brave Bird. I'm definitely using a very UU team where his team looks mostly OU, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but that does a good amount. Definitely does a good amount. I am just going to switch out into my T-Tar, though, hoping that he doesn't go for anything crazy. Because as long as he goes for like a Swords Dance or a King's Shield, I'm fine. If he goes for a Sacred Sword, I'm screwed. You can't eat your berry now, dude. I'm sorry. He does go for the Sacred Sword. Oh, well played. Well, oh, he goes for Iron Head. That's still just as well. Just as well. I live at 5, but that means that a Shadow Sneak is going to take me out. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I'm thinking like if I play the Switch game, I switch out to take the Shadow Sneak. It's really not going to matter though. So I might as well just let T-Tar die. Let's just go for the... man, if I would have stayed in. If I would have stayed in and gone for the Brave Bird, I actually possibly could have done something. But let's just go for the EQ here. It's not going to matter. Shadow Sneak, like I said, is going to take me out. And that is definitely going to be the game. That is 2 losses in a row for this team. So like I said, this team is going to get boxed. I mean, granted, very outclassed with Pokemon in this one. Not so much the last one. I didn't have an answer for Zygarde in the last battle. But in this one, very outclassed with Pokemon. I'm running a lot of UU stuff. He's got an Aegislash and a Thundurus, and right there it's kind of just like, oh. I mean, Thundurus didn't do much this match, granted. All it did was paralyze my Darmanitan, but that Darmanitan would have been nice to have not paralyzed. And down goes my attack. So I don't run, though. I never run from battle, so I'm just going to go for another Brave Bird. Because it's all I can do. I'm Choice Banded, and I'm locked into it. This is not going to do much at all. It'll do maybe a quarter of his health. And, yeah, not using this team anymore. Wow, it's a crit! That is a critical hit, and down goes Aegislash. So you know what? The game just wants to make this battle interesting because it's giving me crits. It's giving me... Now, if I can crit everything, I mean, more power to me. But he's going to go into Cloyster here and Ice Shard me to death. And that is pretty much going to be the game because I cannot kill a Cloyster, even with a crit. I think his Cloyster's at almost full health, so it's not going to matter. Go into Conkeldurr and Mach Punch me. Just to make it interesting. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it, man. Goes down to the Cloyster. He said, screw interesting. I want the win with as many Pokemon left as possible. So let's go for another Brave Bird. I'm going to die to an Ice Shard here. Not an Ice Shard. He's going to go for the Icicle Spear because he knows that a Brave Bird can't kill him. There's pretty much no way anyway, even with a crit. I hope it crits just so I can see that it doesn't. Wow, a crit would have killed even after the attack drop. You know what's crazy? If, not that I could have won, but I could have killed his... I could have done a lot of damage with that Top Gun. Top Gun, you get MVP just because you just impressed the heck out of me at the end of that battle. But like I said, good game, Jack. Pretty much outclassed with OUU Pokemon, but it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I hope you left a like rating and a comment. Have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it shady.